about, I can't miss the opportunity to ask you about where you think the market's heading, particularly for Perth. I know a lot of your clients for the property buyer service are East Coast.
Yes, at the
but
moment.
what are you telling them about the Perth market?
Look, I'm making personal decisions around this advice, so this is what we feel is going to happen over the next 2 or 3 years. The Perth market is terribly undersupplied with stock at the moment, both on the rental and the sales side.
Yeah.
If you look at the pipeline, it's relatively empty. The leading indicator there is the building approvals. It's been low for a long time. It just dropped quite substantially last month as well. So no stock, nothing in the pipeline, which indicates that you're going to have upward pressure on pricing for an elongated period of time.
Yeah.
And you've got population growth, which is sitting in the number 2 spot nationally behind Queensland. So you've got excess demand, no supply, nothing in the pipeline. We're not sort of indicating that there's going to be any boom time growth or anything like that, but I think 5, 6, 8% maybe per annum for the next 2 or 3 years is probably my best bet on what the market will do.
So there's some catch up to be done in your view. I mean, to me, it looks like we're really cheap.
We are.
In terms of strong economy, lowest unemployment, best climate, great place to raise the family, and regardless of whether you're an investor from over east or not, there's demand here for lifestyle, for investment. It has all the right indicators, yeah?
It does, yeah. Look, the East Coast investors have been in the market for about probably 12 to 18 months.
Yeah.
I think they'll probably ramp up a little bit next year, which is the biggest problem at the moment. We've still got more buyers than sellers at the moment. Yeah. It's just not as many buyers as we had post-COVID when it was at that FOMO sort of level.
Yeah. Okay, and people were sort of trying to get in. Interest rates were still low, and look, they're still historically low, really, relatively speaking, aren't they? Compared to, I remember the recession we had to have, and having an investment property paying 19% on a loan on a block of land, right? And not keeping up with the repayments because it was ridiculous. You wanted to be a depositor then, didn't you? With your cash sitting in the bank, getting 15%.
That's right.
Patting yourself on the back about how clever you were.
That's right. And people either have short memories or they're too young to know these things.
They would, never have been through a recession, and we're still technically not in one, right? So
no. Look, we've had a number of rises over, I think, 6 rises in a row, which has not happened for some time, if ever. But the thing to remember is that they are still historically low rates. Yeah. And especially in a place as affordable as Perth, there's not going to be a lot of mortgage stress here at all.
No.
East Coast might be a different story, and we're seeing the impact of that at the moment with Sydney, Melbourne, and now Brisbane starting to decline.
Yeah, coming off. And I just read today that the newly minted $1 million suburbs around on the East Coast have been falling. So I think Sydney lost 66 over the last measure. Yep. Just a bit of downward pressure over there, but here nothing like that.
No. Look, what we've seen probably through this period of rate rises is that the market's returned to a more typical 2-speed market where outer fringe suburbs that should be underperforming are starting to perform at a lower level. Yeah. But the more blue chip suburbs where the demand from owner occupiers is always very high are still performing well. The properties are still selling very quickly. Still multiple offers on good property.
Okay. So still plenty of opportunity, and in your view, a good 2 or 3 years of relatively good returns and growth to come.
Yeah. Look, I think I try to be as measured with my crystal ball stuff as possible, and I think that's probably conservative what I've outlined, but I'm happy to hang my hat on that. If approvals start trending upwards now, those properties aren't going to be built for some time. So you can see why there's going to be some good upward pressure on pricing.
No, it certainly it looks like a great opportunity at the minute. You guys are well placed to provide support and advice around that.
Yeah, well, we built the business in a very soft market, which is obviously difficult to do, but it put us in really good stead to be able to take advantage of what is now a pretty buoyant market.